Okay, I think to do this problem here, where you're using the axis of symmetry to figure out other stuff, and you're like trying to figure out a real life scenario, I think it can be good to make a little graph of, so you can kind of see where stuff is. So, you read through this thing, a ball is launched from ground level, a certain number of feet from the sideline. Okay, it reached a maximum height after it was the following horizontal feet away from the launch point. Okay, what does that mean? Well, for one thing, oops, where's my pen here? There we go. Okay, I'll go like this. Okay, so my thought would be you could draw a line maybe and then say, well, the ball is going to start at a certain point, right? And then it goes up and then it's going to come down, right? So what is the first thing saying? It reached a maximum height, which would be about right there. So that's the height. After it was 38 feet away from the launch point. What's a launch point? Well, it would be down there, right? So that would mean that the maximum is 38 feet away, and this would be like the 0 point, right? That makes sense? The launch point would be 0, 38 would be midway through. Then it hit the ground the following number of horizontal feet from the launch point. It would be 57. Something tells me the rounding on this is not too good. How far away was the launcher? So basically you got something like that, right? So what we know is that parabolas are symmetric, meaning this line that goes around the middle, which we're going to call the axis of symmetry, right? Splits this thing in half, which means the distance from here to here is going to be the same as the distance from there to there. We already know this is 38. Actually, this probably is 38.5, to be honest with you. And I just realized that. I bet if I make it have another thing. Ooh, why? Well, then why is this 57? That's odd. Okay, anyway, the numbers are the numbers. How far away was the launch point from the sideline of the field? Well, we're calling the sideline over here, right? We're starting at the beginning because it says it was launched a certain number of feet from a sideline. Oh, wait a minute. It was launched a certain number of feet from a sideline. That means the sideline is going to be about over there, right? So it's not being launched at the sideline. It's being launched a certain number of feet from the sideline. Okay. All right. So that's a little bit different. Okay. So how far away was the launch point from the sideline of the field? Okay. So what does that mean? It means that from here to here is how far, guys? So 57 minus 38 is equal to what? That would be what? 19? Oh, I see what it is. Okay. So that's 19. Which means that this is going to be 19 as well. So 38 minus 19, what does that equal to? Whoops, 38 minus 19 is equal to 19. Yeah, 19. So that means this is actually at 19, not 0. I mean, it's kind of in a sense where the ball is launched. And so 57 from the launch point, 38 from the launch point. So this would have to be 19 feet from the sideline of the field. I'm going to be honest with you. Something about this doesn't seem right. I'm going to double check it. But for now, I'm going to assume it's right that in order for this distance from here to here to be the same, we know for sure the maximum was 38. We know that it hit the ground from there. And so it would be 19 feet away. All right. So it looks like there's two questions. I guess you guys can do the second question. We've done the first. Well, you can do both of them, but All right, so anyway, that's how you figure it out. So 19 feet away. Why? Again, because the distance from here to here we know is 19. So the distance from here to here has to be 19. So we take 38 and subtract 19 to get 19 right here. And then that's the launch point. I guess the sideline would be the 0, right? Okay.